Good morning. My name is Juan Pablo Rodriguez from fourth semester, and this is practice for my final exam. For this practice, I chose stimulus number one. Stimulus number one asks, what happens when a language disappears? So, to start, a language is any form of human communication, either written or spoken. For a culture, language is the base of its whole society, because it communicates every value, every belief, and every tradition from that culture. Without it, cultures and societies wouldn't be able to exist and have an impact on a big period of time. There are many forms of losing a language. For example, colonization, globalization, racism, any kind of exclusion because of certain way of speech. What happens when you lose a language is that a culture loses like 50% of their identity, and very often it takes with it the whole culture. For example, the Maori language, as we learned on class, the all the native languages and dialects in the old Mexican days before the Spanish came and conquered. For example, well, the beginnings of the languages, of the ancient Asian languages, the Vikings, all of it. When new languages came to the place where the language was spoken, the whole culture disappeared, because with the new language, new traditions, beliefs, values, everything I talked about comes with it and replaces the old culture's identity. Even though globalization and like new cultures are pretty good for every society, because you learn about the whole world and you integrate to a bigger community, it impacts on the way society is constructed. Like what I told about the old Mexican cultures, it disappeared completely. The all the Asian culture, a lot of gastronomics, a lot of the traditions, dances, celebrations, beliefs in gods, and well, yeah. I think that in conclusion, what happens when a language disappears is that it takes a culture with it, and it is a very big loss to everything, because every time we lose a language, we lose a bit of our history, which always is important to remember and to have in mind.